Hello and welcome to another update video on Solana. So the Solana chart has found some support in our orange support box there, which is here on our 4-hour time frame. Remember last week we talked about Solana being oversold, so very much oversold, so that we should at least see some kind of a bounce. Usually, Solana showed quite a strong bounce in the past when there was an oversold 4-hour RSI. Just aligning here with the data, if we look at the RSI, very much oversold. We were oversold back in August, early in August, and saw a significant bounce. We were oversold, for example, back in June and saw a significant bounce. And then, of course, this doesn't mean we go up straight away, in a straight line. There will be ups and downs here as well. And if it happens like it did before, then you would often see something like this, right? It goes up and sideways and then further up, and that is how the price can grind higher. You cannot expect it to just go up straight away in a straight line. So there will be ups and downs, but so far this is aligning with the indicator. It's only one indicator, but in addition to that, we also looked at Fibonacci support and the yellow trend line there, which kind of all acted as Fibonacci support. For now, we are witnessing a first reaction here to our support zone. And there was another question from one of our members. I saw that yesterday in our community chat, and the question was, is it possible that we don't get the broader B wave? Yeah. And yeah, it's possible. I always say don't focus so much on the labels, focus more on the levels. So anybody who's trading the C wave up, the zone is there. And a deeper retracement into the zone is not a must. Okay. Of course, we track that on a daily basis, and those probabilities are dynamic. I think at this point, a broader wave B, as shown here on the chart, is likely. So for example, that this initial move down was just the A wave. We're getting like a B wave bounce and then a C wave down, and then we can go up. I think that is at least likely. Why? Again, not just an assumption. It's based on data, and okay, that data can change, but we have a 5-wave move down, and therefore I assume currently that this is an A wave down, which, and this is what Elliott wave teaches us, should be followed by a C wave down at least. Maybe it's something more bearish, but for now I have no evidence that a meaningful low has formed. No sustainable low, okay? It could be, but if we look at the structure of this decline and compare that to this decline, which was more obviously a 3-wave move, this here is more like 5 waves, okay? And again, I could be wrong about that. Sometimes I could be right. You could be right, and the data is just not very clear because sometimes altcoins, 1-hour charts, you don't get the cleanest data. So we have to understand that when we're dealing with altcoins, things can easily change, which is why we're tracking the charts on a daily basis, some even intraday. So for example, Solana is tracked intraday. Yeah, I sometimes give 2 or 3 updates per day for Solana in our membership to just really update you as soon as possible when something changes. Now, Solana has, this is now the short-term chart. I'm actually here on the 15-minute, is a bit short, but 30-minute chart. You see here the 5-wave decline into support, and you see the reaction that we wanted to see. The price has done over the weekend what we wanted it to do. Again, we also provide updates, intraday updates over the weekend typically. So yesterday, for example, or was it on Saturday? Yes, Saturday, around the same time, I sent an update through here. You typically get them here earlier before YouTube. That we had a pullback, right, which was expected, and the bulls should show up in this region. We touched support and the price, I think we reached a 50% retracement there, and then the price started to move up. It did exactly what we wanted it to do, and we've started to move towards this resistance area in a broader B wave. And now we need to see if this B wave can extend, or if this is all of it. I would prefer an extended B wave, but we'll talk about that now on the smaller time frame. But if you want to get these updates, stay up to date, feel free to join our gold membership. There's also a 50% discount code for your first month to try it out in the comment section if you want to check it out with the link. But basically what we're tracking here is the ABC structure to the upside. The price bounced from support. I've now shifted it to give you updated support. But basically this is a corrective bounce. So I'm tracking this as an A, B, C structure at the moment. That C wave could get one more high. If we talk about what would be normal, what would be perfect, even though we came very close, but it would be ideal if the price could give us like one more high to $213, maybe even $216. Yeah. In this C wave of wave B, get that one more high. It's not absolutely needed, and the lower we go here, the more probable it is that we're forming a broader ABC structure. So that would be, I mean, the support area I am tracking right now is this one. I've adjusted it based on this high. So if we see a bit of a pullback, yeah, a bit more of a pullback, a bit more of a substantial pullback, then I will have to monitor what kind of structure are we dealing with here. Yeah. So if we get, for example, a 3-wave move down into support, into this $193 to $201 area, then again, we can make a case for higher prices. Yeah. And then it will likely follow this yellow scenario, which I'm tracking as A, B, C. It's not a different scenario. It's just an extension of the B wave that we expected, right? And I would prefer that because an extended B wave would be more bullish and more in line with my overall larger degree thesis. But we'll stay close to that. I'll keep you updated. For now, I'll watch if the market can give us one more high in this C wave. If it continues to roll over, then the support area is there on the chart. I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, make sure to follow us also on X, yeah, for additional charts, news, updates, and also you can check out our membership options. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.